All right. So we're going to do some Jethro jokes. We were just having this debate because I've heard a joke about that Norm Macdonald has done now. Jethro has also done. So we were having this debate of who did it and whether they stole it. Who knows?
Exactly.
It was the one about the person in the wife in the hospital in a coma. It might be in this. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, and the doctor's like, yeah, sometimes, it helps if you, do a little oral sex. And,
Right.
yeah, okay. I scratched my back.
Okay. You guys might have heard it. We'll see if it's in here or not. I don't know. I'm doing a whole bunch of Jethro clips. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
I scratch
And I just found some random ones. We're hoping that the copyright gods won't kill us on this one. We have had a lot of Jethro taken down because of copyright, so.
We have, yes.
But I found some that are on a different site that might be okay. And we love Jethro, so we want to try them. So here, let's just see. It's going to be random. I'll post what they are. This one's called Funny Horseshit. Would you stop?
Sorry.
When we got on the beach, the little daughter came up. Mummy, she said, there's women down here with bigger tits than you got. She said, well, always remember, the bigger they are, the dafter they are. Always remember that. When she come up again, Mummy, she said, there's men down here with bigger dicks than Dad got. She said, well, there again, always remember, the bigger they are, the dafter they are. When she come up again, Mummy, she said, Daddy's down talking to one of them women, and the longer he's talking to her, the dafter he's getting.
Oh, out of the mouths of the babes.
I haven't heard that one before.
No. Sounds about right, though.
That was good.
Kind of miss Jethro.
Oh, that was funny. Okay, here's another one.
More,
I don't need.
more.
It just says Jethro joke on this one, so let's find out.
Okay.
And then before he come home from work, and he said, Daddy, he said, what's the difference between theory and reality? Well, how the hell do I know? I said, well, I'll give you an example. He said, well, I've been told by the teacher I got to learn the difference between theory and reality. I said, well, go and ask your mother if she sleep with a plumber for £1 million.
Oh, look at her this way.
He come back and said, Mother said, yes, she would sleep with a plumber for £1 million. I said, well, there you go. Now go and ask your sister if she'd sleep with a plumber for £1 million. He come back, she said she would as well. I said, there you go. That's the difference between theory and reality. In theory, we're sitting on £2 million. In reality, we're living with a pair of slappers.
I love it. I remember that joke, but it's so
I
funny.
do too. Oh my god, that's awesome. Oh my god, okay.
Oh my god. I need to write down. I want to plagiarize his jokes. Oh my god.
I forgot about that.
In reality, we're living with a couple of slappers. I thought it was slags, which is probably what it is, but slappers.
Slappers means, yes, skanky.
Oh my god.
Oh, fuck. God damn. Okay, he's good.
Okay, this one's called What Happened Was. We might have seen this one too.
What happened was...
Yeah, I'm going to watch them again anyways. It's just...
But that Denzel's a bloody twirl.
A twirl?
Twirl?
I don't suppose a lot of you know what a twirl is.
No.
No.
Let me tell you what a twirl is, then you'll know what a stupid bugger Denzel is. Then where I come from, there's a little word we use down there is a twirl. I'll tell you what a twirl is. Now, we boys haven't got one.
A cunt.
But you girls, you got a twirl each, and your twirl is that little bit of skin between your fanny and your ass. That's your twirl between your fanny and your ass.
I thought it was a taint.
You posh people here in Western Supermare probably call it Buffer Bridge or something like that. But down in Coma, that little bit of skin between your fanny and your ass, we call that your twirl. Because if it weren't there, your guts would fall out. That's why it's called a twirl, see?
Twirl. If it weren't there, your guts would fall.
Oh my god. Right.
Oh my god, okay.
Denzel's daughter come home. Dad,
Wow,
she
look
said,
how
I got to
different
tell
it is.
you, I'm pregnant by a 60-year-old married man. He said, I'll kill the bastard. I'll pull his bloody head off. I'll have his guts out in the 60-year-old married man. I'll kill the bastard. Well, she said, he's coming to see you tomorrow night. He said, I'll kill the bastard. I will. I'll rip the bastard arm from leg. Well, he came in the next night. He said, well, we have a situation here. He said, the situation is fine. He said, I've got your daughter pregnant. He said, she'll never have to work again. She'll be kept in a beautiful house. I should pay for all the upkeep of the child, and it'll go to private school. If it's a girl, it'll get £2 million and a beautiful house. If it's a boy, it'll also get £2 million and a beautiful house. And if it's a boy, it will, in fact, inherit my company. He said, if she has a miscarriage, I don't know what I'll do. And Denzel said, shag her again.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh god, that's terrible, but funny.
In theory, we're sitting on $2 million.
£2 million.
Yeah. All right.
Oh god, okay.
This is an unmissable gag.
Alright.
Yeah. But Elton, we've had a lot of trouble with young people taking drugs in Penzance. And they had 3 of them in court months ago, and he said, I should send all you boys to prison, but he said, I'm going to give you a chance to go out and convince other young people they shouldn't take drugs. And he gave them all a postcard with a little circle one end and the big circle the other. And he said, using that as a symbol, I want you to convince young people they shouldn't take drugs. Well, they've been in court again today. And he said to the first one, how many of you convinced? He said, 8. He said, that's very good. Well, it was good, wasn't it? He said, how did you do it? He said, I told them if they take drugs, their heart will go to that size. But if you don't take drugs, you'll have a big, strong heart. It'll be big as that. He said, that's very good. Well, it was good, wasn't it? He said, the second one, how many of you convinced? He said, 17. He said, that's very good. He said, how did you do it? He said, I told them if they take drugs, they just have a few friends. The circles of their friends will be that big. But if you don't take drugs, you'll have a lot more friends, and the circle of your friends will be big as that. He said, that's very good. He said, it's very good. And he said the third one, how many of you convinced? He said, 8,964. He said, that is very good. He said, how did you do it? He said, I told the young people of Penzance, if you take drugs, you'll go to prison. The policeman will catch you, and he'll put you in prison. And when you go in prison, your asshole will be that size.
And when you come out, oh my god. Oh, you think that'd be enough of a deterrent? Oh my god. Oh god. Oh, he's funny.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna use that one. I'm gonna use that.
I gotta write these down.
Next time I find a kid who's doing drugs that he shouldn't be doing.
It's funny because you sometimes forget the jokes, and then when you remember certain ones.
Yeah, I think we heard that one
before.
Probably. Yeah.
But then you forget what the punchline was, and you hear it again. It's almost like brand new.
Well, it's been at least a couple years since we've listened to any of his stuff, because we had to take a bunch of his videos down. So
yeah.
Okay. Anyways.
All right.
Now, before we start, I'd like to say before we start, I'm not in a very good mood.
No.
My wife, a cow, she worse than you. I lend her £1,000 to have plastic surgery. Now, I can't get the money back, and I don't know who to look for.
I haven't heard that one.
No.
You know, she went in the wool shop in Camborne. She said, I want some wool. I'm going to knit a coat for the dog. They said, well, bring the dog in and we'll measure the dog and then we'll know how much wool that you want. She said, I can't do that. It's a surprise. stupid, that woman. But I met her, let's see, I've had 2 very unhappy marriages. My first wife died and this one won't. But you know, fortnight ago I couldn't stand her no more. I went in the pub all weekend and got home Sunday night, and she is nasty. She said, how would you like it if you didn't see me for 3 days? I said, I'd love it. Well, I never seen her the Monday, or the Tuesday, or the Wednesday. But by the Wednesday evening, the swelling had gone down just enough.
I like that. I like that one.
I don't.
A very sad life, Denzel. Isn't that awful? My father died 2 years before I was born. And being a poor family like we were, you wouldn't know what it's like to be poor. You remember the stick-on soles? It was never as good as shoes. And then grandfather died, and he died in the blue suit, and he never ever wore a blue suit. He always wore a black suit. But the undertaker said, I'll find the black suit for him. Well, he said, well, we couldn't afford another suit. Well, we went in the day before the funeral, and there was grandfather in the black suit. Wasn't that lovely? I said, how much was the black suit? He said, you won't have to pay nothing. Because there was another man brought in 2 days after, and now he died in the black suit, and he wanted the blue suit. So he said, I just swapped the heads. It's a lovely caring thing to do now, for a poor family.
That's awesome.
All right.
I bought her a new car for Christmas. I did bought her. She said, that's no good to me. I want something that'll go from 0 to 160 in 3 seconds. I bought her a bathroom scale. Let me tell you about that bloody Pimber. He went down the road with my new Bentley, a brand new Bentley, and the police stopped him. He said, mate, he said, where did you get the money to buy this car? He says, nothing to do with you. Mind your own business, you nosy bastard. He said, that's no way to talk to a police officer. He said, well, mind your own business, you nosy twat. He said, get out of that car. Get out of that car and stand there. And he stood Denzel in the middle of the road, and he got a spray can, and he drew a circle around Denzel. Right, he said, you stand in that circle, and don't you move. He said, I'll teach you. That's not the way to talk to a police officer. And he went back, and he took his truncheon out, and he smashed in all the back lights of the Bentley. Well, Denzel is pissing himself. He said, I'll stop you laughing, you twat. And he went up front, and he smashed in all the headlights. But this time, Berthi's nearly on the ground. You bastard, he said. You laugh at me. And he took his keys, and he went up one side and down the other, and the bonnet. He said, why the hell are you laughing? He said, every time you turn your back, I jump out the circle.
Oh, fuck. It's like the jokes are so innocent. Like, they're so...
I was thinking he was going to say it was somebody else's car or something.
Yeah, it's like, oh, it's your father's car.
That was a misdirector.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my god, that's funny.
Okay.
I went into Plymouth a fortnight ago, and I found a prostitute in there. And I said, I don't mind paying a bit extra, but I'm a bit kinky. I like to beat you with a hairbrush when I finish. She said, well, how long will you hit me with a hairbrush? I said, till I get my money back.
That's horrible.
I was driving into Travascus yesterday, and the car in front of me stopped, and I drive right in the back of the bloody thing. I smashed the bloody thing right up, and the dwarf got out. He said, I am not happy. I said, well, which one are you then?
You have to be grumpy then.
I drove over a fella's cat. And I killed the cat on there. I wouldn't have done it, but I killed the cat. I said, well, I better tell the man I killed his cat. When I knocked the door and he came out, I said, I think I killed your cat. He said, what do you look like? I said, like that. He said, what did he look like you before you ate him? I said, like that. He's a 20th.
The 20th.
That Sliverlong is a twat. Yes, because he had a throat infection and he couldn't swallow. He could talk, but he couldn't swallow and nothing. And everything he ate, he had to have stuffed up his asshole. It's not funny when you like square crisps. Well, I went in the hospital to see him yesterday. He said, they stuff everything up my arsehole. He said, I'm going to have a cup of coffee. So I said to this, could you get a cup of coffee for Travascus? She said, yes, certainly, turnover. Well, they put a piece of hosepipe up his ass and the funnel and started pouring the coffee. Well, for Christ's sake, he said, stop, for Christ's sake, stop. She said, is it too hot? No, he said, you haven't got any bloody sugar. Is he? I'll tell you. I'll tell you.
I love that we giggles.
Denzel's wife, she hasn't been well, Denzel. She's been in a coma for 2 years.
This is the one.
Poor old son, that's sad. And they didn't know if she was going to come out of it, but they was washing their fanny a fortnight ago.
Wow.
And they saw a little blip on the screen. He said, well, wonder if she had a little bit more, well, maybe just enough to bring her out of the coma. Perhaps she's very susceptible in that area. Perhaps if we got Denzel in and had some oral sex with her, it may be enough to just bring her out of the coma. It's a good idea, wasn't it? Well, they got Denzel in there yesterday, so we thought if you had some oral sex with your wife, it may be just enough to bring her out of the coma. He said, we'll all go outside. You keep watching the screen. And if you see any movement, let us know. In about 10 minutes, he came out and he said, I think she's dead. He said, what happened? He said, well, I'm wondering whether I choked her or not.
Okay.
This is what I mean.
Norm definitely got that from him.
Yeah, okay. So Norm Macdonald did this joke.
He did it differently, but the same joke, So,
but he didn't. I don't think he did it in a stand-up routine. He was doing his podcast, and I think he was reading that joke, or was it on late night show or something? I think it was on Conan or something.
My wife went into a coma.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
And the doctor said to me, you won't hear this from any 1935 comic. He says to me, there's one way to wake her up, but it's a little unconventional. You go in there and you have oral sex with her. I said, by God. He says, I've seen it work. I said, well, I'm willing to try. So I go in there, I'm in there about 5 minutes, and I come out. I said, Doc, she's choking.
I think it might have been on something like that.
Right.
I'm pretty sure we have it on video, but you know what?
So what do you guys think?
This one came before
I know.
the Norm one. Yeah.
What do you guys think if somebody uses another person's joke?
It is different, though.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't tell it exactly the same, but it was pretty much...
but it was pretty much the same joke.
Yeah, okay. I don't know.
So...
Interesting.
Is it okay to use somebody's joke, say, on a late-night talk show?
I wonder if maybe he had permission or something.
Yeah.
Like maybe they were friends.
Because I know it can be a no-no in a if it's part of your stand-up routine or something. Maybe passing it off as original, but because I'm sure everybody's used other people's jokes, but anyhow.
Yeah, just something we noted.
Because I'm pretty sure somebody said Jethro's used jokes but he's
other
perfected them into his own way too.
So maybe if you change them up or something.
Yeah.
Or, I don't know.
Is it different between jokes and just a stand-up routine that you develop? Maybe there's a separation between the morality of using jokes. Because we all tell each other jokes that we've heard, right?
We repeat all the jokes that we hear, like the good ones and stuff.
And Norm wasn't getting paid on Conan to do that joke, not like he would if he did a special. So
yeah, I
know it sounds like I'm defending everybody, but I don't know. What do you guys think?
I don't know.
I'll see if I can find that clip anyway.
We're just curious, yeah.
I'll see if I can find that clip and maybe I'll post it on the end of this or something.
And see what everybody thinks.
All right.
Okay. All right.
It's a good joke, though.
He said to me, he says, my grandchildren, Christmas, he said, what did I buy them? I said, well, all for kids. Buy them a nice jigsaw. Because it's lovely for the kids. It'll take up the time. He said, I'll do that. When I seen them boxing day, I said, did they enjoy that jigsaw? He said, I wish to Christ I never bought it. I said, what happened? He said, by 2 o'clock, they'd cut all their bloody fingers off.
Jigsaw.
But we had
Oh my God, okay.
I think that's the end.
Okay, well, that was awesome. I missed Jethro.
Yeah, I think that's it.
I would have loved to have had an opportunity to have a drink with him in a bar or something.
I always say he's one of my
Listen
favorites.
to his dirty jokes, you know.
I have to say, just pure sentimental, pure joke telling.
And apparently he was a very nice guy.
The way he tells jokes and that, he's got to be probably my favorite, I would say.
Yeah, he's up there. He's up there with the top 5.
And he's a Welshman like me.
Ooh, no wonder he's funny.
And Cornish, I think, or something, which is where the Jenkins name come from originally.
Ah, so you're a Cornish man, are you?
Sort of. I'm from Welshland.
He's corny. He's a corny man.
Christ.
Right.
Bastard wife. But anyhow, yeah. I mean, I'm Canadian, obviously, but my history goes back there. We all come from there. Okay.
Awesome. Okay, well, that concludes our video watching for today.
All right. If I remember, I'll put the Norm joke on there. Let me know what you guys think of that. So, anyhow, it was nice to do a little bit of Jethro. I'll put a link to all of our Jethro stuff. Actually, the one Jethro video that hasn't been taken down, I think it's our most viewed video now, at least first or second. Or it's going to pass. Okay. Yeah, going to pass the Cat Williams one. So.
He's good. He's really good. I wish we could watch more Cat Williams too. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're out of.
Doesn't have too many videos left that we could.
The Cat Williams, I think, is more American.
Yes.
Like the Americans appreciate him more than the our friends from the UK.
That's right.
And Jethro, obviously, the Americans wouldn't appreciate Jethro as much, but.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure there's people on both sides though.
Definitely. Yeah.
It's not just one or the other. Like,
yeah.
Comedy's comedy.
Well, see,
funny.
in Canada, we've been exposed to both, eh?
Mm-hmm.
We get exposure from both sides on our televisions growing up. So we get kind of get both of the humors. Although doing this channel, I have to say, we've definitely...
we've expanded.
We've definitely been able to get a lot of the accents from the UK better.
The Cockney.
The Cockney
accents.
From Bolton, from Scotland.
Yeah. And Glasgow.
Welsh, even.
Glasgow.
So we're definitely improved over the years on those.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
And there's probably a few videos we should go back and rewatch just to catch things that we didn't catch. So.
That we might have missed the first time around.
Yeah.
Because we just couldn't understand.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, well.
We were fresh. Now we're just experienced and wise people now, aren't we?
I am.
All right.
Okay.
Hope you enjoyed that. Let us know what you thought.
Have a very good evening.
And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.